In this lecture we are going to talk about semicolons. So I'm going to open a playground. It's a new playground, a blank one. I'm going to call this semicolons. And let's see what semicolon is. This is the sign semicolon. If you are coming from different programming language, we're required to have semicolon at the end of every line. You may be surprised that the Swift doesn't require to have semicolon. What semicolon is a way to help our compiler to understand that our line has finished. So whenever our compiler, in our case this is Xcode, when it sees a semicolon, for example, it understands that there is the line finished and the logic there finishes. But the Xcode doesn't require us to put a semicolon because it's smart enough to understand where what is finishing. But there are some cases that we want to have a semicolon because we want to declare more than one thing on the same line. For example, if I say like print and say 1, and then next to it I say print and I say 2, this is not allowed because our Xcode needs a semicolon because we are calling two different functions on the same line. But if I put a semicolon after the first one, this is perfectly fine and it's going to do the printing here. So if I run, it says print 2 times 1 and 2. So in this case, we require a semicolon if you want to do two different things on the single line. But also you may want to put semicolon after end of each line. That if you are used to this, it's okay, but I really suggest you to get used to what Swift is, so you don't have to put extra semicolon at the end of each line just to for your eyes to be familiar, because Xcode is really smart enough. You don't have to do this. There is no point of typing extra things that you don't want. And again, there are some cases that we need these semicolons, and unless you need it, you don't have to do it.